Greetings, fellow scrubs. I'm Joe Nasty, and welcome back to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War. Now, last I left off, I was only, looking at the counter there, 2 turns in.
My lord.
Alright, I gotta go back around and see exactly what I'm doing, because I
Sire.
kind of forget. Recruiting anyone, but it doesn't need.
Yes, Your
Alright,
Highness.
so I did what I normally do, which is save at the end of a turn. That's always just a good thing to do. That way you can hit end turn just right as you get back into the game. So let's hit end turn, shall we? And here we go. Scotland is giving me a diplomatic offer. I wonder what it shall be.
I bring word from Scotland, noble sire.
Trade rights. I'll accept it.
Glad to reach an agreement.
You know, I would do the map information, but I've done this before, and every other time I did it,
Aye, farewell.
they generally were like angry about it, and it always confused me. I never understood why they did not like
Orders.
it. Alright, now I'm going to
To battle it is then,
put
sire.
this city under siege. It's called Rennes. I don't speak French at all, so if I offend anyone, I apologize. Actually,
Prepare to assault the walls.
one person
We
I know-
lay siege.
There's one person I know in particular.
The
I may
siege goes as
actually-
planned, sire.
I may actually be offending, and I'm sorry, sir, but you know me, it's not on purpose. Yay, town militia. Alright, going back to com. Yay. Alright.
My lord.
This woman is gonna keep
Yes.
walking.
A lady needs her rest,
Oh,
sire.
and in case you're wondering what I'm doing, why she walked there so fast, clicking the left mouse button once increases the speed for that particular selection, and it's just kind of nice because, well, you know, I can actually just get them there and be done with the
Orders.
turn after a while.
As you wish. We'll make camp here, sire. Sire, by your
Oh,
command,
they're so dumb.
we can go no further today, sire. Yes. Joining forces, my lord.
All I'm doing is being weird. We can't even make town militia. What? Hang on a minute. I gotta look at all this. What is this crazy crap? Okay, fine. You're all so weird. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I'm just like looking through all of the things that this enables. So land clearance is by far the most obvious. At least I would think it is, but that's just me. I don't know exactly what's going on.
At your
so-
service. As you command. Opening a new trade.
Yes, my lord.
Aha, now trading
Without
wine.
question, sire.
Oh, there's another rebel town. down here
Tomorrow's
called
journey
Bordeaux.
planned out, sire.
Alright, so I'm kind of forming a little strategy here. As long as I get at least Rennes, I will have a stronger foothold on the mainland of Europe. If I can take Bordeaux, I will definitely cut the French off from the Iberian Peninsula, at least for the most part, except for this little castle right here. Though, if I start going west, I could definitely just strengthen my hold in general. I'll need to decide fairly quickly because this is gonna get sketchy pretty fast.
Fleet ready, sire. Ships ready.
Why do they start with 37 ships? I've never understood that. This game makes no sense sometimes. They start with 37 ships
Aye,
each.
sire.
How does that make sense? Cog. Okay. It doesn't make sense. I mean, in Rome it's simple, you know, a single unit of, you know, a ship, whatever it is, a bireme is 20. Keep it even. Why 37? Where did that come from? It's not 42.
ready.
It's not the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. This is not something out of, oh, what's the guy's name? The guy who wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's not something out of his mind. Okay. Since this has just started about 4 minutes ago, I'm going to go ahead and go a little more in-depth with some of the on-screen, with some of the UI, sorry, some of the user interface aspects. This over here, this little mail thing, current missions. So far, it's taking the town of York, the Council of Noble, I don't even know. They want me to take this town within 14 turns. They only have one more turn until they surrender under siege. When a town is under siege, you can only hold out for so many turns before they automatically give up, or that army has to sally out to fight. Now I could...
Your will, sire.
This city does
To
not have
war,
any
then,
walls,
sire.
so I could assault this myself. However, I'm not going to.
Our sieging army is at your command, sire.
Now, armies in the field, if they're commanded by a general, are able to build forts and watchtowers. He's sieging a city, so can't do any at the moment, but basically a fort is a mini town. It can be put under siege, and if all of your units are vacated, another army, enemy or otherwise, can't take it, which is an interesting aspect of the game and true, but it's still kind of annoying. They can also recruit mercenaries in the field. What mercenaries do is they will, every turn they take, every unit in the game costs upkeep. So a spear militia is 125 florins per turn of upkeep. I think it's florins, I don't know. Basically, every turn per unit of spear militia, I'm losing 125 gold. However, with the economy and everything, I can still have a positive income just because of that. Mercenaries tend to take a lot more, and if you use them in a siege after you capture the settlement, they take a large portion of the gold. So that can be kind of annoying. This is the financial details panel. This shows me where all my income is coming from. Farming, trade, merchant trade, taxes, and everything else. All the expenditures over here, wages, 1100. Army upkeep is the most right now at almost 4,000 per turn. Recruitment in and of itself, that changes depending on what you're recruiting and when. Construction is definite. In other words, my expenditure, the projected total for income would be 5,000, however the expenditure is 7,000, which leads to a minus 2,000 sum projected profit. However, the total leaves me with more than I had, so I did technically still make money, though it's just annoying. This is the faction summary window. This is where my capital city is, depending on which one it is. At the moment it's London. I may have to change it as the game goes on. So far it has faction leader and greatest general, both are King William. How many generals I have, the number of cities I have, the number of castles, regions controlled, battles won, battles lost, what year it is, what turn it is, and the victory conditions, and I can also auto-manage everything here. This is diplomacy, just basically who's at war and who's allied with whom, and who has become a vassal of a larger nation. Basically means they're protectorate. If they come under attack, you have to protect them, but they cannot attack you without being completely wiped off the map. And then there's the Pope. This is basically just how he sees everyone. So far, I am among the highest nations. There are also scrolls like the family tree, faction ranking, so compared to France I'm doing pretty well because they just drop like crazy. The lists scroll, military forces, settlements, and agents, it's all fairly straightforward. And the College of Cardinals, that's just an aspect of the game that doesn't matter too much, but it's still kind of there. Now, with all of that, you now know the basic functions of the UI. I'm going to save this game, and I'm going to press that lovely little...
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sir.
Glorious victory is ours, sire.
Alright.
As you commanded, sire, these lands are now yours.
Now, there are three, after you capture a settlement, as you can see, there are three options. Occupy, sack, and exterminate. Occupying the settlement basically means the invading force moves in peacefully and just takes control. Honestly, since we're all on the British Isles, this is the most effective method at the moment. Sacking the settlement is a little more when you don't quite care about... It's a small settlement or it's a small castle and you just need some money. That's what you do. Exterminate the populace. This is what you do when their religion and or just values, their view towards you varies greatly. So occupying the settlement would basically lead to an immediate revolt within the city. You exterminate the populace, which destroys almost every single person in that city, but also allows you to build up the population again as your own nation. So I'm going to choose Occupy, and we will see this lovely little mission success here. 4 units of mailed knights. That's like the loveliest thing I've ever seen in my life. I love it. End of turn report. Yeah, the end of turn reports basically just give you the income expenditure. It's the financial window all over again. Trait increases for Prince Rufus. Alright. construction reports, recruitment reports. Alright, that trait increase you saw. Prince Rufus...
Sire, as you wish.
Is...
My lord.
Give me a minute here.
Orders. Yes.
Okay, that was weird. Prince Rufus now has 1 chivalry. Basically, how you fight in battle determines 2 things. It determines your command, at the end of it anyway, and chivalry is the outcome, command is the income, basically. They don't exchange. That's just, the command is what you go in with, and then the chivalry is how you fought the battle. The more honorably you fight a battle, the more straightforward you fight it, the more chivalry you get, the more likely you are to use ambushes and surprise tactics, flanking maneuvers. The more barbaric you are, the less chivalrous you are. So instead of knights' helmets, it changes, chivalry becomes dread, and it changes to skulls. So the more barbaric you fight, the more notorious you get, basically. And the better, the more effective those particular strategies become. That's how it goes hand in hand with the command. And the better you command your forces, the higher the command rating goes. Wooden palisade. All that to say, welcome to America.
Sire. We'll make camp here, sire.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do here...
Orders.
Let's take
My
these
lord.
lovely units.
By your command.
We'll drop them off
I'm
right
leaving
there.
the boat, sire. Sire.
And this will create, once I get them into com, a nice little force that I can use to defend it. And I'm gonna really need to defend this very well, because if France tends to get ambitious fairly early on, it's kind of frightening, actually.
Sire. Yes, sire.
France can get very ambitious
At your
if you
service.
let them go unchecked. Which means I'm going to have to I'm going to have to really watch myself there.
Journeying onward. Yes, sire. We'll start sending these to England at once.
At once. I'm not sure what else to do. I could make another diplomat, I suppose. Alrighty then. Now, here we go.
Daughter of the
This
Crown.
is perfect, actually. This situation right here, I'm going to kind of zoom in on it right... There you go. Right here, this situation is perfect. This is my princess. This is the Danish faction heir. He has no potential... Wait, what do you mean no potential suitors in the army?
We seek passage, not battle, Outlander.
Basically...
Sire, am I to win over hearts or heads?
Oh, he's married already.
How shall I represent our people?
Dang, that was going to be so good. Alright. One time I played this and this actually ended up really well. Prince Charles and my princess talked and basically got married, forming an alliance between England and Denmark. It was actually really cool. But since he apparently
On my way.
seems to be married
Waiting for
at the
morning
moment,
now, sire.
I'm just going to keep sending her north and see what happens.
My lord.
I believe I've moved as much as I can at the moment. I'm going to save the game yet again. I know I do that religiously, but that's kind of the point. You do it religiously. Alright. And since it's the end of a turn and I'm not sure exactly where this is going to go, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Please click the like button, please leave a comment below, and please subscribe. Everyone knows it helps. I'm going to continue this game. I'm going to be playing Civ 4 fairly soon. Not Civ 4, Civ 5, excuse me. I'm going to be starting Civ 5, possibly another game called Dust: An Elysian Tale. It's an RPG. It seems really cool. And with all that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!